Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube page. We're continuing our Week 12 NFL previews with the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh will be traveling to Cleveland. It'll be an early game, a 1 o'clock game on CBS. Both teams in entirely different situations, obviously. Pittsburgh is jockeying for a wild card positioning, and Cleveland, young team. I hate to say the cliche building for the future, but starting to put some building blocks in place for what seems like will be a new coach to go along with their new general manager, Joe Banner. But as far as this game goes, definitely a rivalry game. Cleveland has been improved this season. If this makes sense, they're not as bad as they have been in years past, but it just hasn't led to tangible wins on the field. And in the NFL or in any professional league, that's really what it's all about. Brandon Weeden, rookie quarterback, completing 55% of his passes, which is not abnormal for a rookie quarterback, has 11 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. The other big first-round pick was obviously the third pick overall, Trent Richardson. Their offense struggles overall, so the fact that he only averages 3.7 yards per carry shouldn't be surprising. He does, though, have 37 catches out of the backfield, which I watch a decent amount of Alabama football, but if there's anything I've been impressed with him that I really didn't have a firm grasp of before he got to Cleveland was his pass catching ability, and he's certainly been exceeded our expectations in that area. You can tell that the problem the Browns have now on offense is they have no one outside to stretch the field or no dependable receivers whatsoever. This is probably indicative by the fact that Greg Little is their biggest receiver threat. And not that Greg Little isn't a good receiver, because he is. He's a serviceable NFL receiver, but if he's your main target, it probably means your offense needs some other players around a young quarterback, and we think that in the coming years the Browns will do that. We'll see how the Browns play at home in a rivalry game. For the Steelers, look, the Steelers are in a precarious situation because they still have Roethlisberger out. Byron Leftwich is out as well, and Charlie Batch will be making the start this week. Tough situation here without Roethlisberger. The Steelers just need to hold down the fort until Roethlisberger can get back, and it'll be interesting to see not if they're still in it, but the position they're in when Roethlisberger comes back. They've given no word on a timetable for his return. This particular game, look, it's a division rivalry game. On the defensive side of the ball, the Steelers are still completely intact. They have all of the players you've come to know, and the players that have been on the team for a while now, whether it be a Lawrence Timmons, a James Harrison, a Larry Foote, a Ryan Clark. They're all there. They're professionals. We expect them to come out and try to pick up the slack for the offense that may be struggling the next couple of weeks. The Steelers are at 6-4. Currently solidified into one of those wild card spots, along with the Colts as well. Look, some trends to look out for in this game. Cleveland is 5-1-1 in their last 7 against the spread against AFC North teams. Pittsburgh is 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 road games. There hasn't been a line released yet for this game. Probably has something to do with the Pittsburgh quarterback injury situation, and it looking as though Roethlisberger and Leftwich will be out, and it'll be Charlie Batch making the start. So while we think obviously Pittsburgh's going to win, to make a prediction, obviously we can't do that without the spread. And that is your preview for the Week 12 AFC North matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers.